So here we are, folks. I've had the bike 4 weeks and I've just checked the ride control app and it tells me I have 1,590 kilometers on it already, and it has 8 charges on the battery. So rough calculation, that pops out at around 200 kilometer range each cycle on average. So I'm happy with that. I think you'll find when they mention 160 kilometre range in ideal conditions, I think that's just basically promotional bait. They don't want to go too high in case someone of a larger size and a strange riding technique gets poor figures and complains. Maybe I should mention, I do tend to ride 70 to 80 cadence, popping up to 90 every so often, and I do ride with a light pedal. On the previous bike that had the dashboard, that also had the torque sensor graphic that popped up, so I would normally ride with 3, maybe 4 bars, which is down on the lower end of the scale, and if you really started pedaling hard, then your graphic would go all the way to the other end of the screen. So when I talk about a light pedal, that means I'm not really pushing that hard, and I assume, even though I don't have a dashboard on this to show me what I'm doing with the torque sensor, I assume my light pedal is going to give me more range and greater economy, because the harder you push, the algorithm then draws more battery to give you the kick. And the other thing is, referring back to the old bike, that was the style I used for that, and even after 23,000 kilometres it still had the original cassette, and it was in damn good condition with crisp clean gear changes when I gave it to a friend. So I'd only changed a couple of chains on it whenever I felt they were a bit squeaky or whatever. And there are advantages to riding with a light pedal. So there we go, folks. Short and sweet. 1,590 kilometres. Absolutely loving the bike. Even though I've had a few little hiccups with punches and that sort of stuff, but that's the way it goes. I've certainly wrestled it through some areas. A couple of the videos I've put up have shown the bike jumping around a lot, and through the miracle of a tiny bit of skill and a hell of a lot of luck, I've kept it upright. The only time I've really lost it, and I wasn't recording at the time, but I was on very, very, say, pea-sized, marbly, loose gravel. I thought it was flat, and I wasn't going that fast, and I was riding one-handed, and the back just let go. And by the time I got control of the bike again, the bike had spun through 180 degrees and I was facing back up the other way of the track. So yeah, that scared me a little bit, mainly because I was doing it one-handed, and it would have hurt if I'd come off. Anyway, love the new bike, having a fantastic time, and cheers to all those people out there that have got these bikes and or are thinking of them.